Here with Washington State women's basketball head coach Kamie Ethridge. Coach, your team suffered a 60-44 loss in the quarterfinal round here in the Pac-12 tournament against Arizona. Just what are your opening statement and what are your thoughts on the game? And we'll take questions after that.
Oh, I just thought we got beat by a really good team. I mean, they just manhandled us and you know, congratulations to Arizona. I thought they were just savage on us and smelled blood from the very beginning. Made it so hard for us just to score points. So we didn't even get shots. The first half was just, you know, as bad as it could get in on the offensive end of the court. So really disappointed in how we played on the offensive end. Couldn't be more happy and more impressed with our ability to hold them, though. I mean, I love our defense. I love our kids. I love how hard they play. We're just not good enough on the offensive end yet to relieve pressure, you know, and be able to score from multiple positions against that kind of pressure.
Jamie Vinnick from Coug Fan. Go ahead, Jamie.
Hey, Coach. Not to give an out for excuses in a sense, but did you feel like the team kind of was maybe tired towards the end of the game, just having played a really scrappy game 24 hours earlier?
You know, there's no question the main players that play as many minutes as ours do are pretty, you know, on fumes a little bit right now, but they're great competitors. You know, I just think Arizona's, you know, they're a more experienced group. They have a system of just high pressure, and they were really good at it. And we don't have the fundamentals, and you know, we needed a post that would set really good screens to get someone open, and we were lost out there in that position. We needed guards to, you know, get into people and get open, and we were lost there. We needed ball handlers to not get sped up and try to do too much, and we had that going on. So there wasn't a position on the floor where I just felt like we had some poise and composure and an ability to, you know, play sped up or play or not get themselves sped up. We just got sped up all night. So, and that's not just on our players. I mean, we just didn't have them ready for that. I think Arizona really stepped it up and stepped up their pressure. I think their trap on the ball really bothered us and got them going. And still we're down 9 or whatever at half or 8 at half. It's just unbelievable to play that badly and still be in the game. And we just didn't clean it up enough after half.
Did you feel like Arizona maybe even threw some different defensive looks at you guys, or was it kind of the same stuff they were running? They just ran it extra effectively today?
You know, I think they know us well, and they were really good on all the ball screens, and we kind of tried to insist on using them, and we shouldn't. You know, we really didn't intend to, but it's such a habit of ours to just call for a ball screen because it's been so successful for us. But they just have great athletes, and they can switch a lot of positions on the floor, and they can just be ultra aggressive. They took the ball out of Crystal's hands. They can keep her from bringing it up. We're little, you know, we need more guards in the gym that can handle the ball. We need more point guards in our gym, and you know, we're a little short on depth in really playmaking guards that can handle that kind of pressure. And there's not a lot of teams out there that can handle that kind of pressure, so we're not the only ones. But I was a little disappointed that we didn't handle it better. And again, it shows because in the second half we did. We only had 6 turnovers in the second half. So, but I just think, you know, you got to give them a lot of credit for how they played.
How tough is it to prepare for a team like Arizona where, you know, so much of the focus goes to stopping Ari McDonald? And yeah, you guys did a fairly good job on her. She was 6 of 17, 13 points with 9 assists. But then someone like Baptiste goes for 17, and there's Kate Reese to deal with. How tough is it to face a team that has that one superstar, but still a lot of really good complementary pieces as well?
Again, defensively, I don't think we could have done better. I'm really happy with how we played. It's not that we can prepare for that. I thought we guarded them great. You tell me 60 points, 61 points wins the game, and I take that every day of the week. 44 points won't win games against the teams. We can't simulate it in practice. We don't have players. We run our stuff in practice. We don't have practice players this year. So we can't simulate that kind of pressure. So we have a lot of success against each other in practice. And then you get into a game like this and you just flat out can't simulate this in practice. So This is a challenge for our team to understand, this is what top 10 looks like. And this is how you have to compete, and you have to be able to handle these kinds of bodies and that kind of pressure and still be able to make plays. And I think we still have a young team that has a lot of room for growth, and we can certainly try to get them there. And that's the exciting thing about our program, I think, right now.
Coach, just what do you think this wait is going to be like over the next week and a half? Just waiting to see if you guys are in for the tournament or not.
We're excited. I mean, I don't know. Again, we've played a really hard schedule. We've played teams unbelievably hard. We're in a great league. We've won some big time games. We're gonna go forward as though we're in the tournament. I feel like we've earned our way in. I think we've proven that we can compete with really, really good teams that are making the tournament. We're going to go back and we're going to get some rest and try to pick up the pieces a little bit and try to figure out how we can be better in these kinds of environments and against this quality of opponent. But if I'm very confident in the committee's ability to compare us with other people that will be at large bids. So we'll be on pins and needles for sure. We'll be anxious when it's selection night, but we really do expect to hear Washington State being called.